at Camerino because our topic for this studio is about the reconstruction town of Camerino after the 2016 earthquake. A topic that is actually global, and it's not only specific to Italy, as we see through history in many different contexts of post-earthquake towns, but also it's a global issue. What's really a privilege is to be able to bring students here in person, because it's of course one thing to study a set of topics through maps, through readings, videos and images, but it's actually an entirely different experience when you walk around the now inaccessible, fully standing, heavily damaged city center, and you can see the traces of a town that was actually very lively and that was just stopped. It's frozen in time, and everything that happens afterwards is part and parcel of what we're looking at. So as part of their visit, we're here for 5 days. The students have been able to do a series of site visits within the historical city center, outside of the historical city center, walking the streets that are now abandoned and walking the streets that are now populated by emergency housing, by temporary structures, and meeting the people who live here, who work here, who study here, be them geologists, simply citizens, people who are part of the network of associations, for example, the Trucking Association, the cultural institutions that are important stakeholders in this context. We met with the rector of the University of Camerino, various professors who are working on Camerino, not only as a reconstruction town, but as part of a larger issue of smaller towns in the hinterland of Italy. We've taken also visits to grottos, walking with geologists to understand the changes in the landscape is also a change in the groundscape and the stratification that happens underneath there. How its study of the ground helps us understand the earthquake, but also helps us understand the ground that we stand on and how you can actually occupy it.
Photography is a form of critical observation and communication. It is a tool to delve into different perception of our world and lead us to discover new vision of our shifting territories. This workshop, conducted in Camerino with the Princeton Architecture students, explores the reciprocity between photography and architecture. Together with Attia and Matteo Scagnol, we were interested in embedding photography as an important step of the design methodology within the architectural studio over the course of the students' travel to their site in central Italy. The workshop provides a space within which the students can sharpen their perception of Camerino. For us, taking photographs is by default a slow endeavor. Slow pace offers the students the time to reflect on the complexity of the site of Camerino and consider it much more than just a post-earthquake reconstruction town. Camerino is a place of many sites and many identities. It is a unique place of long-standing stratification of historical, artistic and cultural heritage, immersed with a very specific natural and geological structure. Walking the territory through the lens of the camera invites the students to construct their own photographic narratives, and these narratives, in tandem with their design ideas and proposal, seek to imagine Camerino and its future in unforeseen ways.